stacked sustain items on top of heroes like Spectre and Ember and PL, abused survivability, and inevitably pulled out great wins. And what's this? There we go, babe.
Successful for March. Going approach here from Baboka, blocks it out with the fissure, and going to be happy to kind of try to pull the aggro his way, but good move from March there with the sleep into the arrow. Some heavy harassment here. I don't think they have enough firepower to go for any sort of finish though. There's a finish though. It is top lane where we're going to be seeing Moo pick up that first blood. Milan is still in a bit of trouble here, and they get it done. It's Fenrir sapping it down with.
Gonna be fine farming. Maybe they want. I think maybe they should rotate them around at top. They are going to try to go on this Spectre, but we'll run away. Moo with that sad little timber chain.
Got the shock from though. Does manage to connect, slows him down. He needs a little bit more. There's the timber chain, not able to get close enough for a good whirling death though.
Tiny's here.
And
big boy.
Milan's done for sure. Tiny's coming for that chicken, and he gets it.
And that's a little bit of a... Maybe when I'm level 15 and have all my skills maxed out.
If we haven't lost, I'll get you.
No, I'll try. And now, PL's doing decent. As you saw, PL got a little bit of free farm there and also just goes to the jungle like he's doing right now. And that's what you have to do. You just have to maximize the map.
Yeah. The slow farm for now. He just has to hope he can build up a good amount of farm and then make it out of that mid game really well. Top, we're seeing a bit of a dive. Good commit from Moo to look to go for Fenrir. Looks like he should be able to get it done, and he does. He chopped down right there, and the undead one goes back into the grave. Yeah, actually kick off in just a hot second between the haunt and some TPs out from that Tiny.
This is normal best of one stuff. Like, you don't just want to do these crazy aggressive dives. You will play safer. I mean, it takes one mistake, you could just lose the game.
For sure. And Milan, unfortunately, might have mistakenly overstepped himself. Long, vigorous dive back and around. They look to go for the Spectre here. Goes for the haunt jump and is able to create a bit of distance to be able to make it away. But Fenrir does get caught in arms here a bit between Moo and March. There's the sleep setup. There's the chop. Moo claims another life.
I would be surprised if Radiant rotated down here. I mean, they have March going down, but he's only level 5. I think you just give this tower up.
Yeah.
Maybe not, though.
I will hold it for as long as I can, but yeah, March actually wants to come in. The arrow's not quite there. The sleep comes after. Now Bryle's showing up. Moonlight Shadow to help mix things up, and with Moo coming into action, full reinforcements here for J.Storm, but a quick and hasty escape, and Necro is gone. He would have been the real big juicy target to take.
I think that's when the fights are really going to start popping off.
For sure. Tiny trouble though. Top lane, daggers out. The Icarus dives.
Back.
Comes right back. All right.
He's not scared. He knows he won't get hit. Like,
maybe
he can literally outrange it.
Well, if he baited it into a right-click fight, I guess they were hoping for Arrow to come in. But meanwhile, up in front, Moo getting hit hard, and there comes the Grim Reaper. Slices down and takes out the...
Fire Wart's top.
The tombstones dropped, and it's making J.Storm kind of second guess on their commitments. But meanwhile, mid lane, jump in, Veil set up with that. He tries to doppelganger out, does manage to make it up north. Mark looks to step in to help him out, but now with the haunt coming in, it's just going to be way too much. A tree flies forward, and they're going to get the finish there. Moo steps in to help things out. XXS is barely surviving. He gets hit with the Soul Rip, and he's going to be fine, but Moo will not let him escape. Finally able to bring him down. It's a 2-for-1 trade. Moo now has to walk out the other side, but meanwhile, Tiny, there's really no reason why they can't continue to go to work here. So the three of them begin the rotation up towards the top. They see Forever Lane. They look to make the jump. Immediate dunk, immediate kill before Moo can even react. And as he tries to timber chain in, they stop him conveniently with the fissure.
Blinks. They actually can just get on you so damn quick.
Anyone. They can instant jump the PL on a fly. Jump, Veil, toss combo coming out with everyone else's company here. And as they look to battle things out, it is going to be XXS claiming that tower. Storm. Thinking about chasing here a bit, trying to go for the snappy finish on the Fenrir. They will be able to get it with the assistance coming in from Moo before they finish him off. 4-hit right now. Toss combo comes out. Reaper slams down Moo, and those are going to be charges down. Bryle tries to slip on out. March going for the Valiant Grip is going to be able to help in assisting on that finish. But here comes Spectre. Sylar's happy to chop him on down. He does get burned. Nice snipe right there from Milan. It may cost him his life, though. He gets body blocked from Baboka right now. Not letting him by at all.
I think for Milan, it's kind of, you get as well as the Undying. It's going to be so hard to kill him.
March going to be wincing for sure once the Haunt comes out with that Radiance. Okay, jump committed to the bottom. Immediate up and down. Boom goes the birdie. Tiny picks that one up with ease. March looking to set up the sleep arrow, but it's not going to be there. Dunk between the two as Moo jumps into play. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Buyback comes up from Milan, says, I want to get my egg in this fight right now. Oh, Reaper Scythe comes out and is going to get the finish onto Forev. It's a 2-for-0 trade from Aster, but they're not done yet. Looking to dive in. Now with the egg, trying to finish him off. Moo looks to go for the finish of the Tombstone. And with the grip, they should be able to get the finish of the Necro. That's not too bad.
I think they saw Brile, but do they have detection because it's Moonlight Shadow? They have 1 sentry down. Guess who's going to run into it? Might be Milan.
You know what? If you lose Milan for this full 4-man heavy rotation only, I think that's okay. Meanwhile, back and behind, a grip set up, and they might be able to snipe down the Necro. Good grab from behind, comes up from J.Storm. But now with the Haunt coming out, things get a bit frantic here. They are going to be able to take out March. Dunk's there, only onto 1. Brile's going to be able to doppelganger back to the high ground to make it away. Continue their chase. Moose slipping across to the other side, looking to get Baboka possibly from behind here, but Aster are out. Arrow's not going to find anyone. Baboka's going to be able to safely leave. And, you know,
you defend this tower.
Yeah, they'll get it down. Both teams will get their trade. But are they going to race for it here?
There's an 8. You cannot race this. Yeah, you cannot race this if you're Aster. You got to get back.
And before they can even get back as 5, they're thinking about making a mild move here, possibly for XXS. Fisher blocks him in, but Brile's not too worried just yet, obviously. Still holds the Aegis, can doppelganger out of so there. Now jumping in from Moo, looking to take it right to the Necro here. Is going to be forced to dish out the Ghost Shard. It is totally on defensive mode. Jumping forward though with the dunk, but it is just not good enough. And now it's going to be a grip on the Tiny, which does get obviously quickly canceled out. The Egg's going to be there to try to make it past from it, but they can't stop it at all. Here comes Brile and company. J.Storm suddenly moving in and going for the base.
Brile is just playing out of his mind. Now they're going to kill Fender. They might kill the Boca. Get on the back. They almost get the Reapers on Prep. That was like almost the end. They get it.
More man to work with though. And here comes XXS. He's looking to go for some revenge here. Real nice turnaround coming out from Aster, bullying back J.Storm and keeping him outside the base, and they will be able to clean house here.
Full HP. This is going to be a tough kill. Do you even go for it?
I don't know.
I don't think you do. I think you just let Brile leave. But we'll see.
Does come to me. I'll stun you down in his spot. Brile thinks about possibly considering a chase onto him. Hits him with the side diffusal, but he's got to worry about the Necro and the Spectre here. Oh, no funny juke plays. Was not able to make it up with the doppelganger. Unfortunately, that's technically
destroy Necro, because we saw when he pops that Ghost Shard, he got soul ripped from 25% to 100% just to soul rip healing him.
Oh, jump in combo. Easy pick for Rev here in the top, watching from the outside. But we do have J.Storm here as well. They could think that they're good to make a jump on the Brile and then quickly get caught out, but J.Storm do show themselves. Even Roka from behind, looking to swoop in. It's the dunk, it's the kill. Milan, gone. Same goes for March. And Aster are back, and they're going to take Brile too. All right, Aster are here, and they're good. Okay. Reclaim their turf. Look at the positioning of Aster, though. They might manage to swing it from behind onto Aster. Can they get the jump? This is their best chance to try to pull this game back if possible. If they run. The egg is there, but they're just going to run right out from it. Here comes the Haunt. It's a defensive dunk, but boom! Instant burst, though, comes out from Moo. This might be it for J.Storm now. Heavy Sunray burst, but Sylar is able to turn and look to go for the finish onto March. XXS with mega kill as he gets that takedown up for Rev. Moo, though, looking to sweep in and try to tilt the favor back their way in this fight. He's got to get the finish onto XXS. Can he get it done? Yes, he can. All right.
Right, we just saw Aster take 2, and then all of a sudden, hey, Milan gets a good egg off, and they just win.
That was such a nice convenience of timing as we see Moo get a swift snipe on Mooching from that side. They're coming down and through the river. I don't know if J.Storm are going to see it there. The Moonlight Shadow comes out. They try to pop the dust from out there, but it's not quite close enough. Moo sees him coming. They're trying to stalk and move. Brile wants to move in, and that's where we see Aster pull back. Aster do not want to get caught outside of each other, and they're already going to be losing Fenrir.
Doesn't want to fight if he can't use Lotus Orb on himself, because he will actually be useless. So they have to be careful with these cooldowns. And look at this, what a look.
As he tries to pick your chain, nice move, toss combo, Reaper Sight comes out, but it's not going to be nearly good enough. The follow-up dunk will be good enough, and Moo's going to be going down. Brile very low, barely able to make it back and away with the egg there to help out. He's going to make a safe escape. They try to chase him, but he's out the other side. Meanwhile, March, nice grip from the high ground, locking the Earthshaker in his place. Milan trying to make it back and away, but can't. Meanwhile, inside the pit, it's Forev being taken down as Aster take control back, but by a very valuable moment for both teams here, and they just dump the money.
This is just, I mean, it's only 21 to 28, but these fights are just, they're intense. It's just straight up 5-on-5. No one's farming, no one's split pushing. They all want to be there every time.
Tournament light on this right now.
Is he crazy?
They're real frisky with this one. Out of position, XXS tries to head up north to be able to make it away. The chase is there for Moo. Meanwhile, Brile says, I'll just take the Roach. Gladly picks up the Aegis. The cheese is still there. They managed to frantically be able to pick it up, but they lost Moo. And like you said, he has no buyback if they wanted to get back to the swing of action here. Meanwhile, though, Brile does manage to clean up little Fenrir on the way out.
Yo, hey, what's up, everyone? Oh, I just got silver edge. Like, it's nearly impossible for this PL to get on top of
Jump
the
March.
Quick
Easy
run.
grab.
Real easy.
Easy grab.
Bloodstone charges. Feels pretty bad about that. But at least you have the Shivas already, so you have a little bit more mana. Oh, middle.
Ooh. Did you get the fissure? Arrow. Find its target. They're trying to follow up and go for the complete finish, but now he decides to pop the beacon feed, looks to turn around, instant burst fire, is going to get the finish onto Fenrir. Drop the tomb, they clean it up.
Double.
A going to be committed. Dunk catch there from the side.
Stun for Rev.
Rev is going to be able to Moonlight Shadow and walk out the other direction. Aster fire off a couple of cylinders and don't get any kills, and now kind of question what their commitments are going to frantically make their escape. That's confidence now for J.Storm. They just weathered that storm, and now they're going to take the fight on 4. Hard dive for Moo. They're looking to punish the Necro. Not going to look to make him back. Nice force save from Baboka, but is it going to be good enough? They're not going to let him get back. They're going to chase them both down and try to finish him off. Necro's desperate to make it inside, but can't. 90 seconds, no buyback.
Oh, man. Another in Baboka.
No buyback on Tiny either.
This could very well be this could be game.
This could be game.
If they know, do they know this? If they've written down the time, they don't know Necro doesn't have buyback. He hasn't bought back. He just doesn't have the gold. We know he does, but they don't know that. If they want, they could just end it. Yeah.
I think they got this racks for sure.
I think they've got 1 or 2 racks, if not the game. They could definitely pressure the... I don't think they want to because they don't know Necro doesn't have buyback. So.
No dunk either. Okay.
Buyback right now, except PL, Spectre, Timber.
They read this. Aster did. They put a sentry on the high ground. They put a sentry on the high ground.
Bryle's
right there. Bryle's right there. They see him. They're thinking about moving in. Oh, he dunked right there onto himself. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get it. Now they're looking to fly on in. Moo goes right within the trees. Exit gets forced out the other side. The boat are going to get cleaned up, it looks like, from Moo here. Everyone just frantically split up on this one.
Once again, the Earthshaker. Just another rough ulti right there. And even though they had such good positioning,
It's Fenrir and gets the extra money.
Or an Ag, like even just a glimmer, but he doesn't have that. As well, the Earthshaker, it just isn't that far to 4-step and a bling, and that's where it feels. It feels like Milan is just the one support in this game who's changing it.
Yep. He'll be back in a second with the Earthshaker. Before that even happen, that's going to go down. He should buy back, though, if he wants to keep his hopes alive in this tournament. They do have a dunk defense still available. No buyback coming out just yet.
He's thinking about it.
Thinking about going
not anymore. Illusion's hitting him.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Fortification. That's just good sense on Bryle. He's just zoning him back, seeing who's coming in.
God, it's so scary because they know the Phoenix has another egg because of the refresher shard. Like, it's so hard to go in. They're going to try.
Not there. Boo. Have to be the gatekeeper and force it back.
The arrow actually hits Vector.
She's stuck in her spot right now. Just for a little bit. Trips the follow-up. It's really good. But the scythe does come out. Looking to go for the vision with the egg. Grabs March inside. As the scythe trying to come out, bails him into it. Necro now on the verge of going down. Has a guy back. 2 minutes out. Nice dunk, though. Does catch him. Is there enough damage? Yeah, there is. With the Tiny coming in, he's just swinging it home right now.
Can this
Bryle, though,
do anything?
Yeah, it's just move.
Big question. Baboka should go down here.
Fighting within it right now. Pushing on forward, is going to be able to get the swift takedown of Baboka. Now looking to go for the Tiny next. Baboka does buy back. Bryle says this might be enough for me. Doppelgangers to the...
Oh, the Spectre is 6 slotted. If you get a 2 or 3 man dunk with Baboka, the ulti from Sylar comes in, they are going to wipe up these fights so quick because this Mjolnir. And look at middle.
Trying to go for a quick snipe on the move with the snipe, but the save of the egg! The save of the egg, but we are going to be able to crack it and bring it down, so both of them will get dropped, but Bryle's trying to make the most of it. They simply can't. It's Aster's time now. They get a beautiful jump and a beautiful set, and Bryle's frantic to try to be able to make it away. Up the high ground he goes, but the chase is on, and Aster get what they want.
The dunk again, right? When Baboka hits a successful dunk, clears out the Timber Saw, it forces... I'm surprised they didn't just let Moo die. Honestly, like, he was already pretty much dead when Milan blinked in, and now they might lose a rag.
All right, one buyback, 1 tier 3, and already Aster are taking a step back to reposition. Tiny's incredibly low. They will be able to easily swarm onto him and finish him off. He's out for over 2 minutes. 2 of them, but, you know, no buyback for Earthshaker. Well, that was a swift end of a push right there.
Yeah, it was. This is when you know, whoa, he's actually going to find Fenrir. Nice job by Moo. Can he get him, though?
I don't know.
The Tranquil Boots. He needs to right-click him once, please.
One more Timber Chain. Shiva's. Oh, he doesn't need a Shiva. Just chops him.
Yeah. Oh, 200 gold. If I have to. Bryle will take it. And, well, you That's a little bit on. I mean, we're 55 minutes into a best-of-1 elimination game. I think nerves are out the window. Everything's pretty much out the window. You're just playing Dota. I don't know. You're just playing Dota.
And J.Storm are playing inside the base. They get the first racks down.
Pulling it another.
Shift up towards the top. There's no dunk defense for another minute.
Yep, they know his buyback's on cooldown as well. And, oh, look at this. The stun ray damage on Sylar.
They got egg now too.
So much.
This looks like it could easily be 2 racks for J.Storm now.
Yep, and Milan.
I say that, but
Milan, I think honestly when Milan gets 25 and you get those 3 supernova hit counts, it actually changes this game even more for them. And well, now we're seeing the problem with Spectre. What does Spectre do? You have treads. What else do you get? You get a Scotty instead of your treads. Like, there's nowhere else for her to go, and that's the problem.
Oh, the arrow does catch her. All right, Karev waited for his time, and the time is now. Gets the setup, brings her out. Does have a buyback, but that is quite unfortunate there.
There's the ulti. They just want to get out. J.Storm is running.
And can they return back? Oh, the flare right there. How's the out? Nicely done. J.Storm taking it back to him, moving a lot of damage, fighting on forward.
It's over.
Stave, and they get her down and get it done. Both are going to be out without a buyback on this one, and J.Storm may have been able to do it. Can they clean out the rest? Tiny staggering his way inside. He has nowhere to run and no more mana. Attempted fissure slide dunk does come out from Baboka, but it might be just too little too late for him. He'll get cleaned up potentially with the rest. Wow. And it looks like this one may belong to J.Storm after all.
Holy moly. March motherfucking Dota. How did he just get that? What a perfect. And this is what we talked about, the late game scaling core. You don't think of Vayne as one, but being able to, you know, just negate a Reaper sight that could just turn this whole game around. Guess what? March will do it, and they're looking to end the game. Not the best building hitters. Brow's like, must hit quicker, please. Win game. This game's stressful.
Aster, we got to send them home. Yeah. Aster, don't want to let it happen. They're going to just let the game go all the way.
You got to. They kill the Tombstone. Fenrir, I don't even think Brow wants to kill him. He's like, I don't want to kill another Tombstone. Just let him live. And they get the good game. J.Storm does it with some just clutch plays in the end. I mean, Fred still doesn't have the best spark, but he hits a gigantic buyback. March makes the play of the game with that Nightmare save, and